Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today I have a guide on the best way to get money in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. You guessed it, payday spam. We're gonna do some setting up really quick before anything else. First things first, you're gonna want to go ahead and make sure your attack speed's on fast, put the battle effects off, change the battle style to set, and that will make it so your game goes as fast as it possibly can. Should probably turn that on as well. I mean, I don't think you need that. Another thing you're going to need is 2 Pokemon with Payday and 2 Joy-Cons. To get your... I figured I'd just explain this really quick. To get your second Joy-Con connected, you need to make sure... You just need to turn it on. Press a few buttons, it should turn on. If it doesn't turn on, though, that's because your Joy-Con isn't linked with a Nintendo Switch. This happened to me with my other Nintendo Switch I'm using. So you just have to slide the Joy-Con in onto the dock and it will register. Then you can take it back out, press a few buttons, it'll turn on. And then to get your second player down, you're going to need to shake the Joy-Con and it will come down eventually. Please come down. Thank you. My people need me. So yeah, I've got 2 Pokemon at the front of my party with Payday. We have good old Mewtwo and Pikachu. They are not the best Pokemon to use Payday. The best Pokemon to use Payday is Persian, I would say, because Persian is a normal type and Payday is stab on normal types. Either that or the in-game Eevee. Snorlax is probably pretty good as well. But for this video, I'm using Pikachu and Mewtwo. Agatha is probably the most annoying person to use Payday against, but, you know, for the sake of this video, we're going to do it against Lance. He's not a spoiler, so you don't have to worry about spoilers. Of course, you can do this method throughout your entire playthrough of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee if you want, but I think it's not really something you want to do for your regular playthrough. It's kind of something that, when you're grinding out the game, you're kind of just like, ugh, you know, gotta get some money. I'll do this, why not? So, basically, the reason I use Mega Mewtwo, or use Mewtwo is because you can get Mega Mewtwo X, and Mega Mewtwo X is a nice, strong physical attacker. So, yeah, you basically just want to spam Payday. It stacks, so just go ahead, Mega Evolve, and just keep pressing A until the battle ends, to be honest. Of course, if you come up against a ghost type, you can use something else, just to, you know, take it out. Like I said, Payday is not doing much, and it will obviously do better if you do the grinding method I shared, which, by the way, if you haven't seen that already, I shared a video on how to grind in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, experience that is. You should do that and get your Payday Pokemon up to level 100. After this, I'm probably going to go ahead and get Persians on my copy. I'm playing Let's Go Pikachu version, so I don't have Meowth in my game. I'm going to have to ask someone on Eevee version to trade me a Meowth or something. But yeah, go ahead and get yourself a Persian. Spam Payday. Now, for example, this Aerodactyl is going to be annoying to use Payday against, so one thing you could do is you could just spam Payday on it, but it's going to have Earthquake, and I don't really feel like having my Pikachu taken out that fast. So I'm just going to go ahead and Zippy Zap it. Take it out. It's not really... it's not the end of the world. Obviously, the idea is to keep using Payday, and I am wanting to do that, but I don't want to be there forever. I'm wanting to get through this battle. But you could see that as an opportunity to use as many Paydays in one battle as you can. This Gyarados, again, it would be really nice to use Thunderbolt on it and one-shot it, but we're not going to do that. We're going to get back to the Payday grind. As you see, I'm almost out of Paydays, but that's where Ethers and stuff come in. So, you know, if you got some Ethers, you can use those. Alternatively, though, you can fill an entire team of Pokemon with Payday. On the screen and in the description, I will leave a list of Pokemon that can learn Payday in this game. Because Payday before wasn't a move that so many Pokemon could learn, as far as I know. So I think they introduced it just for this game because they realized how important money was going to be. So, like I said, list on screen and in the description of Pokemon that can learn Payday. So if you want to teach Payday to any one of these Pokemon, just go ahead and do it. There's quite a few Pokemon that you wouldn't expect, like Dewgong. Oh, hey. Finally, an actual dragon type. Like Dewgong, I think, who else can learn it? Slowbro. There's quite a few Pokemon you wouldn't typically expect to learn Payday, but yeah, they can. I'm almost out of Paydays on my Pikachu, so I might have to go ahead and use an Ether soon, but that's fine. Take out this Executor with Payday. I'm just wanting to show you guys how much money you can get from one battle, and the reason why we turned off battle effects was just because you don't have to like you're not really doing this to enjoy it. You're doing this to gain as much as you can. So you don't pay attention. You just go off, read a book or something. I don't know what you guys do. Go off and do something and just spam A, okay? Got a Dragonite here. Hey, Dragonite. I do have a Snorlax that uses Payday typically. That's usually what I use. But for this, I figured Mewtwo would be stronger, but I'm not actually sure if he is. Because I forget that Snorlax has got Stab Payday. So this Dragonite is causing me a little bit of issue. So rather than having it take out my Mewtwo, I'm going to go ahead and Zippy Zap it. And finish him off with a Payday. Nice. Nicely planned. Unfortunately, Payday's a terrible move, but I guess that just means you can use it over and over again if you need to. So we're at the last Pokemon, which is a Charizard. Not too bad. I don't actually know how many times I've used Payday in total in this battle, but we should get a hefty amount of extra cash, and that's always nice. I accidentally used Zippy Zap. That was a mistake. That was an accident. He has Mega Charizard X though, so Zippy Zap shouldn't do too much to him. Okay, that's fine. That was an accident. My bad. Flare Blitz. Ow. That hurted. Please don't do that to me. I don't like it when you do that to me. At this point, I'm just trying to get to the end of the match, just so you guys can see how much money you get. Yeet. Payday coins were scattered everywhere. Payday coins were scattered everywhere. Nice. There we go. Charizard is down, and that means the battle is done. This is another good way to gain experience, obviously, because you're going through the Elite Four. You're battling strong Pokemon. So, let's see what we got here. Blueberry, nobody cares, please. 13,000 Pokédollars for winning. Plus 7,900. So we got 20k just for that one battle. That battle took me 5 minutes. So yeah, you get 20k in 5 minutes. From just like a battle like that. So say you do the entire Elite Four, that's 100k. Basically 100k per Elite Four run. So you do an Elite Four run 10 times, you have 1 million. That's just it, broke down. Hopefully this guy helped you guys. Like I said, there is now a tutorial on how to gain EXP, and the way you need to gain EXP requires you to have a lot of money so you can buy Pokeballs and Ultra Balls and stuff. So this is kind of like I guess this is a prequel to that video. So if you need a link to that video, it'll be in the description, as well as the playlist for this series of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee videos. And yeah, hope this helped you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.